Okay, I'm live. Had a live stream earlier and Timmy interrupted it, but I wanted to go over this, the devastation in Burnsville, North Carolina. I wanted to show you some of the pictures, and this is the main thing that is needed right now. Uh, food, water, gas, of course, is needed in this area. They are landlocked. So there's no way to get in and out because let me just show you some of the devastation of the pictures that I have from some of my people on Facebook. Let me share that with you. Let's take a look at this right here. Let's look at some of the pictures on Facebook here. This is one of the rivers. I don't know which one it is, but you can see the road is. Look right there. It's totally broken off. So there's instability as far as the roads, whether or not, and they're asking people, please do not be on the roads. But just tell you what, my cousin, what she put, she, I mean, I knew she was okay, but I did, I said, she said, I caught a ride into Burnsville where they have Wi-Fi, no cell signal anywhere. We are all okay, just total devastation everywhere. And this is my other cousin. She said, "Very thankful when it's all over, afraid there's going to be a lot of lost life. It's really bad." Because they cannot, and that's what everybody who is trying to get information from, people and to people to find out with their family. My family was, in close to town, so they were all accounted for. But you can see, I mean, you just don't know what's happened. Look at, I mean, the it's just amazing. And then let me go through this. Let me go through here. So let me see. Somebody had. Okay, here is a. There's a three helicopters full of supplies. Everything, like I said, has to be going to. Let me look. Uh, this is true. People are saying that you should have been prepared. Well, I don't know that. Honestly, I don't know, and I go through hurricanes basically once a year in Greensboro. I mean, I'm not on the coast where there's a lot of a lot of stuff, but I mean, we always get hurricanes. I don't know that I would have been prepared for 4 or 5 days of not having electricity and not having water and not having food. I mean, I don't know that I would have been prepared for that. Um, I wanted to show you. Uh, trying to go through this. There was let me stop sharing just a second. And I know I had it on here on my phone. I know I could find it. But there was a okay, there I wanted to share with you uh, s- uh, 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 one of my friends on here has South Toe Fire and Rescue, and like I said, hey, getting ready for I'll be listening, can't chat. No problem. Thanks, Nora. Just listen. This is the thing about it is South Toe Fire and Rescue. This is an important. I want to get this out to people. This is the other thing about it is if you do have people that are in Burnsville or Spruce Pine and you have not been able to get a hold of them, I want you to reach out to me. Go to my website, www.michellemorar.com, and give me their name and their address. And what I can do is I can see if, reach out to people that I know and see if there's any way that we can get a list of people because this is very valuable. This is a list that is very valuable. This is from South Toe Fire and Rescue, and they will update this. They have been door to door on the following roads and all residents have been accounted for. And this is how they're acting and trying to tell people is these people have been accounted for. And that's what my sorry. That's what my first that's what my cousin told me the first time that reached out to let me know. She said, "We have they're all accounted for. They're all been accounted for. All the family has been accounted for. And I mean, let me just say, Gray Squirrel Road, Chip Yard Drive, Winter Star Loop, McMahon Road, South Toe River Road, Sully Lane, Raven Rock, Shuford Creek, Lower Browns Creek, Fairway Loop Road, River Links Road, A.F. Simmons Road, Colbert's Creek, Victor Fields, Mount Mitchell Golf Course, Grindstaff Road, Upper Browns Creek, Patton Thicket, Rock Creek, Cabbage Patch Road, 7 Mile Ridge. Now that's from the South Toe Fire and Rescue. And then I got something. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if I can show this picture. Let me find it over here first because I don't want to go through all my. Let me do Randy. He's got all these. He's got all these. He is a previous EMS person. So let me share some of the stuff that he's got on here. Just to give you a look at some of the devastation, okay? Let me share my screen again. Okay, here is, there's that list, but he said Texas A&M Task Force with, sorry, this is very emotional for me. Texas A&M Task Force with lots of swiftwater boats are rolling into Yancey County. Thank God. I guess they're right through there. It looks like they're coming from Cane River side, but these are some of the pictures. There's a helicopter in Pensacola, which was devastated. My cousin lives on she lives on what they call Pensacola on Boland's Creek, and I'll get to that and show you some of the stuff. But this is some of the devastation. I mean, all the lines are down. Thank God there's no rain right there today. There's the little church. Look at this bus. Oh my God, look at this bus. There's there's the creek across to the church, and it's, and this is the breaking of the road. I mean, the roads are unsafe and they do not want you to be out there. The only ones that need to be out there are the first responders that are out there to try to account for everything. So I wanted to go back here. That's Pensacola. Okay, items currently needed. These are things they need. Flashlights, batteries, trash bags, gloves, both medical and work, shampoo, body wash, hand soap, deodorant, rubbing alcohol, Band-Aids, unopened and in date, Tylenol, ibuprofen, etc., wet wipes, charcoal, small propane tanks, gas cans and gift cards, cleaning supplies, candles, blankets, new unopened toys, board games. I'm sure the kids are, what are you supposed to be doing with some of the kids? So much gratitude for. This was 2 hours ago. This person was sharing this, and I will put these names out there. They said they couldn't get WRAL. Well, you're getting Michelle Morar doing it. Michelle Stiles Morar doing it. I will gladly do it, and I will do it for days until you find out. But I mean, I think that Winter Star Loop, the Winter Star Loop was on the list. Let me go back up here. Winter Star Loop was on the list. All those people have been accounted for according to the South Toe Fire and Rescue. So I hope she understands and listens and hears they have been accounted for. Big Ridge. Let me see. I don't see Big Ridge on here. Mount Mitchell Lands. I don't know if Mount Mitchell Lands, but it did say Mount Mitchell Golf Course. So if they live at the golf course, then they could be. But I will say these names: Rick and Miriam Seward, maybe? I'm not sure. Saward. Dick and Joyce Adams, Pat Hope, Jeff and Sheila Crane, Mike Burns, and then Big Ridge is Herb and Lucy Carl, Pam Watson, Hollis and Kathy Down, Walt and Barb Jakifa, I'm not sure, Penelope Baker, Dennis and Donna Blake. But if you have names like this and you want to get it to me that you want to have checked on, if you have a road that they live on, contact me at www.michellemorar.com. I'll try to get those names back to you because the biggest problem that they're having is, like I said, they have no power and they have no cell service and they have no way to communicate effectively. So here's some more of the devastation. I want you to see some of this. These are the big, huge trees. I don't know where this is at. Not sure. There's some of the place. These are what the roads look like. They're tore all to pieces. Now, honestly, you could probably walk from here to there. I don't know if that's Salto River right there. Then that would be a little bit. That would be harder, more difficult. But you could get. I don't know how. There's trees just down everywhere. And there was some of the flooding that happened. But okay, let's go back and let's look here. Let's see, this was he did this 2 hours ago. Let me show you. Let me see where this is supposed to be. Does it say? Okay, this is Cox's Creek. So this is on the western part, I would say 19W, 19 West. So let's take a look at Cox's Creek. Oh my God, the rock slides. I mean, they did say, here's the river. This is probably Cane River. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I mean, I'm assuming that's Cane River. I'm not sure if looks like Cane River to me, but somebody can correct me. This is the road that they have to travel on, guys. This is how much road they have to travel on. Now, how? You cannot get a car through there. Okay? Here's more broken pavement. I mean, and then this is totally gone. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know. You're going to be able to do it with a mini bike? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You would have to be a very good. I mean, this is the road, guys. This is part of the devastation that it's going to take more than just a week or a month. That these are roads that have people. How are they going to do that? Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And look, there's the power lines in the middle of the river. Now, how are you going? What are you going to do about that? But I wanted to show you some of these. This is a church. This is my church, Covey Rock. So the church is totally underwater there. Totally underwater. But this is some of the roads. I mean, like I said, I don't know if this is Boland's Creek. What does this say? This is okay, this is Haney Creek Road. They all look the same, but and this is what he saw, this right here. But I mean, the river's still raging. All the down lines and stuff like that. But this is normal up there. And okay, here we have some 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. We got some of the National Guard. Now, like I said, in North Carolina, we have tons and tons of resources here in Fayetteville, south of me, and with all kinds of resources as far as military resources. Where is all of the military resources that Joe Biden's supposed to be providing? This was a day ago, and this was Abel Wilson in Selo, Halls Chapel, and Blue Rock Road. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. So you have to have ladders to get up to the other side. That's 7 miles. It's washed out 7 Mile Ridge. Look at that. Boom. Nothing there. So you can't get across that. Here's the river. That's probably, I guess, Uh, I guess this would be probably, I'm not sure what the river is there, but there's, okay, you got trees that fell apart on these bridges. How are they going to rebuild this enough to get people I mean, the way of life for the people in my hometown and I guess this is all just, there's a house that's, look at the side of the road, gone, gone. It's absolutely gone. There's a car upside down. I mean, and the house is probably, looks like it's the part of it. It might have been swept away and it landed there. I'm not sure. Um, Anyhow, let's see. Here's the church, totally destroyed. Um, there's the road. I mean, it's devastating. It's devastating. It's devastating to the area. This is, um, let's see, let's see. Well, I don't know where this is. I'm not sure, but the whole road is gone. Whole road is gone. I mean, just places all over the area. And I mean, even if you are able, like my cousin was able to get. Do not travel in Western North Carolina. This is not a joke. Do not travel. You don't know what you're going to run into. Like, I mean, here's just a little tiny, I mean, these all these roads are unsafe. You've got power lines going across, trees going across, and this is a bridge, and you can't get across the bridge. So if there's any place that you have a bridge, you're not going to be able to get across it. And I mean, I think this is the same one, but I wanted to see. Okay, so anyhow, I just wanted to show you some of let me see if I can find. I wanted to show you Michael. I think that was Denise Gardner. Okay, let's look at this. This is a list of others too. Check the list. See if your little one is there. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Good old Joe. I lost my I don't know what happened. Honest to God, I don't know what happened. The message has to get out though. I'm trying to get this message out so people will know what is going on. Um, I was so according to the Burnsville hub, they've reached out by the USA Today, and one of the national news outlets. I've told them Burnsville, North Carolina, and all over needs help, and that's the truth. Uh, oh God, thank you, Jesus. Eric and Angie Schwartz are okay. Thank you, Jesus. You know, I'm just telling you. Oh my goodness. I mean, I just, oh, I'm just telling you. Um, I mean, there's people that, let me just say, there's people all over the place that are trapped in there's still people trapped in their homes. There's still people that, even though they've been accounted for, this is the deal is they've got to have food. They've got to have water. You can't live without water. You can't live without food. Um, some of them, I mean, they do have shelters set up, and they're trying to rescue people that may need to be. And this is the other thing is there's people that need that need medical attention. I saw on my Facebook page somebody was talking about they were at Mission Hospital, which is the hospital in Asheville. You may or may not understand this that the Burnsville does not even have a hospital in the city. They have to go to Spruce Pine, which is one county over, to go to the hospital. Well, you want to talk about some of the whatever, and then there you have it. Joe Biden is there telling people that they have done everything that they can do. Well, I don't think so, Joe. I do not think so. Because if you had, I would be hearing helicopters over my house going from the Army base in Fayetteville to Yancey and Mitchell County. That's what I would be hearing. I don't hear any helicopters overhead. Do not. I mean, where are all the people that, uh, big shot, Mr. Carolina Panther owner gave $3 million. And now, listen, David Tepper, I really do appreciate it. But $3 million is a drop in the bucket for you, and it's a drop in the bucket to help those people in Western North Carolina. These are the people that you are supposed to be serving, dude. And I'm trying to make people aware. So if you do want to give, go to the American Red Cross.org. I'm assuming that's one place. You can also go to, let's see, uh, Billy Graham. Let's see, the Samaritan's Purse. You can go to Samaritan's Purse, and they are here, and they are in Boone. If you want to help donate online, go to SamaritansPurse.org. www.SamaritansPurse.org. Like I said, you can go to the uh, in my opinion, Samaritan's Purse would be a way better deal to be given to. Um, Now that they're in Boone, and they do have helicopters. They do have planes, but I mean, what I'm sure they would be able to do is they have the infrastructure to go in and help. Uh, the American the American Red Cross North Carolina. You can go just redcross.org, and you can give money there. I mean, it's also let me not be whatever. I mean, it's one of the most devastating places on the um, from this storm is my hometown in Burnsville, North Carolina. And I mean, there's other places. There are other places like there's places in Eastern Tennessee, Irwin, Tennessee. There's all kinds of places in right there because it hit right in there as well. But as far as the devastating, I mean, if you go to the Weather Channel, you can see the amount of rain that Busick, North Carolina got. 29 inches of rain. That's over 2 feet, guys. Over 2 feet. And then Spruce Pine, they got, I think it was like 24 inches. So they got 2 feet of rain. I wish I could find that picture that had the whole downtown of Spruce Pine totally underwater. Totally underwater. My sister told me that she saw that there's an Ingles that's on the Ingles, which is a grocery store, and in Spruce Pine, the Ingles in Spruce Pine, it's close to the river. I guess it was totally underwater. So there you have food that was damaged by the water. So you know they are in need of food, water, and supplies. And you know, Joe Joe Biden saying, "Oh, we've done everything we can." No, you haven't. No, you haven't. And as far as that's concerned, Roy Cooper, you haven't done all that you can do. You have, I mean, guys, listen. They have the military in North Carolina. We have one of the strongest military states in the nation. And do you think they have unloosed the military to go up there and help? Yes, they have the National Guard, but they said that they had taken the National Guard um, when they had not arrived. And it's like, why are, so because Roy Cooper's no longer going to be running for governor, he's slow at foot to get things done for Western North Carolina because most of those people may or may not have voted for you? Seriously, what is wrong with you, Roy Cooper? Get off your behind and go to work. I can tell you this right now. Do you remember? Do you remember? I think it was last year. I think it was last year. The hurricane that hit in Florida. And there was Ron DeSantis. He had built roads. He had roads built for those people. He immediately went to work. Where are the roads being built at in Burnsville, North? I showed you the pictures. I showed you the pictures. Roy Cooper, you have at your disposal a huge, I mean, and okay, Mr. Biden, if you know how to do anything, you have at your disposal an army that is able to build the roads. How is that little town going to be helped if you are not going to help it with your government? How are you going to help, Mr. Biden? I mean, the communication is very, very spotty. There's very, very little. There's very little. So I am going to stay on this day by day until we get some stuff done. Until we have stuff done, we're going to have a daily Western North Carolina update. A daily update because Helene has devastated Western North Carolina. And I'm just going to tell you, these people are not the richest people in the nation. These are the poor people that a lot of them are not, you know what? A lot of them are dependent on the government. There's a lot of them that are dependent. And when when they need the government the most, what is the government doing for those people? The government's not going to do anything, and that's the answer to all of it all the time, you guys. That's the answer all the time. You as a community have to gather together and help your neighbor all the time. That's how you survive. That's how Burnsville, that's how Spruce Pine, that's how Bakersville will survive. The little town of Michaelville is just devastated. I wish I could show you that picture again. It was unbelievable. I mean, there's just devastation all around, and the fact of the matter is you gotta have roads to get in there. Not only do you need power, but you've gotta have roads. And then there's so much water, there's so many rivers and stuff that 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 you have downed power lines. It's very dangerous, very dangerous. So I just want to give a voice. I just want to give a voice to my small town that I came from. Go to the redcross.org. Go to samaritanspurse.org. I would rather you give to Samaritan's Purse, because Samaritan's Purse is that's what I mean. Samaritan's Purse is, if you don't want to give to them, but give to American Red Cross, go ahead. But they need your help. They need your help. They have been since Thursday night without any water, power, cell service, communication. I mean, I had to wait. I had to wait until, let me see, when I first got a text back. The first text came on, well, actually, it came yesterday. Yesterday at 11:30. Yesterday at 11:30, I got a text. I had, and like I said, Starlink, I'm just telling you, thank God for Elon Musk. Thank God for Elon Musk, because Starlink was a lifesaver, has been a lifesaver for the people that have Starlink and they have a generator. I mean, but they're running out of gas. I mean, there's no way that you can get a gas truck in there. See, that's a problem. That's a problem to be able to do that. Now they have restored some electricity into the city. And you know, I was just I was very concerned for my one cousin. She is a brilliant, she's a computer whiz. She's I love, but anyhow, she said she hitched a ride into town and got some internet, but she was probably they probably leaning on her to try to fix certain things and do certain things to be able to help. And she's more than willing to help. She's, I mean, just very talented individual. But and then I mean, I have obviously family members who are part of the rescue, and they were out and they were able to contact people and let them know, okay, hey, so and so's okay, so and so's okay. So I mean, I'm lucky and fortunate. There's other people that live in the up in hollers that you don't know, and I mean, I'm very concerned about I mean, that have not said that they're okay, and on Facebook and stuff, and it's like I'm not sure, not sure how they're doing, and I don't know. Maybe they are able to go either through Boone that way through to I don't know. I don't know, but that is where, okay, this is the deal. Is okay, you have roads out, and there's many people up there that need gas, and you've got to get some gas in there. So you got to figure out what road could you go through to get them gas. And it's just amazing how this is not even really, oh, what do I say? Not even on the people are not even really aware. So that's why I'm trying to make people aware of this. So if you can do nothing else, share this video. Share this video and let people know about it. Like I said, I'm going to be doing this and let people know, giving updates and stuff, because I think this is so very important to help people to understand. Look, here's Mr. Beast. Here's Mr. Beast. Hey, Mr. Beast, where are you? This is happening in your home state, bro. You got millions and millions and millions of dollars. How about getting up there and helping? Use some of that ingenuity and creativity to help with the people in my hometown. That's what I would like to say to people. Um, there's many people that, hey, Michael Jordan or Julius Peppers, you grew up here, you played football here, you became a NFL pro here. How about stepping up? How about stepping up? It's making people aware of the situation, not only um, with your money, but it's making people aware so others can step up and help. Uh, I don't have a big, huge YouTube following. I don't have a big, huge people that are coming in here looking at this, but I'm trying and willing to give you a perspective of what's going on here. I'm just telling you, those people will step up. Those people will step up and they will rebuild. But there is going to have to be some help. They are going to have some help. And I'm just not seeing a tremendous amount. I'm not seeing a tremendous amount of help going from the state and federal government. I'm seeing a huge letdown. Oh, they want to help Asheville? Okay, you're helping Asheville some? Why? Is it because they're all liberals in Asheville and maybe they're not as much in Yancey County and Mitchell County? Kamala Harris is full of poop. She's full of poop. I don't even know that she's even mentioned it. Joe or Kamala have not even visited there. Of course, you know what? I imagine it might be dangerous for, I mean, has he even mentioned it? Has he even mentioned it? Has he even said, oh, he said, oh, we've got all the resources ready for you. That's not true. That is not true. I'm going to hold your feet to the fire, Mr. Biden. That's not true. Anyhow, uh, I will, I will stop the stream again this time, but I will be doing a live stream to make people aware of this. I will make people aware of this. And like I said, if you are trying to get a hold of your family, um, I mean, what I may try to do is see if I can help in any way to get names. I mean, just like the South Toe people. I mean, if there's more of stuff like that, let me check real fast before I go. Let me see if there's been any, any updates. Um, okay. Town water system has gone. Here are some pictures. Let me share these pictures. This is a friend of mine. Let me share that. I want to share this right before I go. I want to keep you up to date on some of this. This is, okay, that house is totally gone, guys. That's the creek, river, whatever. It's that I don't know if that was an outhouse. I don't know if that was another house. That one is totally gone. There's, that looks like the creek too. And I mean, trees down everywhere. Can you imagine this house? I don't even know how are you going to get across the creek right there? I mean, that was one of the concerns that I had with my aunt. I don't know if this house is off its. I don't know if that's just brick is gone or if it's unstable as far as being in the house. I'm not sure. Not sure, but there's totally broken road, and there. I mean, this is the problem, guys. This is the problem: is you have to get from spot to spot, and how are you going to get through the creek, the river right there? Um, it's going to be difficult, very difficult to get. And then you also have, like I said, the down electrical lines that are down everywhere. Let me see if she shared any others. There's mudslides, there's trees coming down. That's the beginning. So, uh, so that's just, let me stop sharing. So that was another update. Like I said, the biggest thing is communication, knowing whether or not your family. But then the other thing is they're not out of the woods. They don't have food. They don't have water. And then, I mean, it's very difficult to know. I'm gonna, like I said once before, I have been in hurricanes before, and not 29 inches of rain. We wouldn't be here at this house if there was 29 inches of rain. Our house would have been when destroyed, and there are many houses up there that were destroyed. Um, but I can say I don't know that I would have been prepared with a hurricane uh, to be to be have enough water, enough food supplies, to be able to be there. Like I said, on the coast, you go through it, and it's repetition, and repetition helps you to deal with it and to know kind of what to expect and how to deal with certain things. When you have a once in a 100 years devastating flood, then it's very hard to deal with it. And like I said, a lot of people, I'm going to ask you, how many of you have flood insurance? How many of you have flood insurance? And you're out in the middle of downtown, whatever, and you think, well, I don't need any flood insurance until you do. And I'm just telling you, those people up there are not, they do not, I would say probably 98, 97. I'd say probably maybe 99% of them do not have any flood insurance. So they're going to have to depend on FEMA. And I don't know if you've had to deal with FEMA, but FEMA is a slow government agency, and it's not going to help those people. It's just not going to help those people, and the rebuild that's going to have to take place. I mean, there's people that are going to be out of work for, uh, I mean, I don't even know. Are their cars going? I mean, how they don't even have. They're they're living on trying to get water and food. Get water and food to them. Uh, y- y- you know, and then they will rebuild. They will rebuild. I have a great confidence in my hometown. They will rebuild and people will respond. You will respond. But anyhow, I'm going to make you aware of this so that people know. But thank you for stopping in. I know I had a bleep in the middle of it, and I don't even know what happened except the power flickered off here. I don't know what that was all about. But anyhow, I'm going to end the stream here for today and try to be back tomorrow to give you updates and let you know what's going on in my hometown, Burnsville, North Carolina. Thank you.